Okay, the point of this video is just to show you some things in the game that need to change. First one would be options for your controller. Okay. Now this is in the main menu. Go to options, change your controller. This menu itself is actually excellent in the sense that you have all your buttons, well, all your moves here, and you just go to whatever row and press the corresponding button you want it to be. So if I wanted this to be Y, I wanted this to be A, I wanted this to be B, no problem. One button change. You don't have to spend time looking for the correct button, going left and right. Just press whatever you want, blah, 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 blah. That's great. Now, if you actually go into a game, you will see that you can only choose a preset. You cannot actually manually configure the buttons again from this menu. Why can you not do that? If you go to a tournament, that means you have to go out of this menu and go into the options and change it manually every time, then go back into the game and check your buttons, and then go back out into the option screen again if you have made a mistake. Now, obviously that is very time consuming between matches, you know, kind of a hype killer, not very good, so that needs to change. Also, on the player select screen, you can see we have down here on the bottom left, player options with X. Now you have your options and you have your controller presets again. You do not have an option to change your buttons manually here. Why not? You've got more than enough screen space. You should just have an option below that says, you know, button config. So that menu from the option screen comes up here. That would be very simple. Also, you have so much space here that you should be able to have another option below your button config, just before save button configuration, where you can test your buttons. So rather than having to go into the game to test them, let's say you have like a static stick man come up. So you press X for front punch, and then his front punch hand goes red as it does in training mode. You know, very simple, very quick. So that's what needs to be done in terms of button config. Okay, now we're on King of the Hill mode online. So here, I press select, I go full screen, I pick my character, and it kicks me out of full screen again. Why? Why does it do that? There is no rational explanation. So every single time, I can't even press full screen on the loading screen. I have to wait till the match is about to start, then press it again. Please fix that. Okay, the second issue is training mode itself. Say, obviously, you know, you can practice your combos in here and so on, which is marvelous, but that's not the only thing you need to do. For example, if I tell Sub-Zero to duck and block, as you can see, I've got an overhead here, but I need to know if that is safe or not. I'm pretty sure it's not safe, but I need to test it to see if I can be punished for going for the low and then going for that overhead, the overhead afterwards. Okay, so I need to record myself doing that move, and then so I can try and punish it as Sub-Zero. Now, in the record function, let's see, X to record. Okay, that's pretty much it. Stop recording, press back. So now, if I set the AI to human and activate my my pad, I'm using a stick. Let's see. Okay, got my stick activated to Sub-Zero. Right, jazz. So let me go to playback. Okay, look at that. You can see me mashing in the corner, right? But I cannot press any buttons during the replay. So again, let me just demonstrate that for you. Go back to playback. Okay, A to play, and I'm gonna mash as much as I can, as you'll see on play 2, to see if I can actually do anything while it's recording. Look, it won't do anything. So what then, I ask you, is the point of the record function if I cannot use it, A, to record an opponent, or B, to record my own movements and try and punish them? I don't know. I suppose people can use it for combo videos, but you know, if you want this to be like a tournament-worthy game, people need to be able to study the game in training mode, and this makes it extremely difficult. A lot of people, you know, don't have sessions in the house for whatever reason, and cannot learn basically. Like I was ready to sit down and work out loads of stuff with quantity today, but I can't actually do it because I'm sitting here on my own, and there's no way for me to test anything because I have no one to test it with, and record doesn't work. One more thing. I am pressing 3 buttons at the same time, yet the log shows no indication of that. 2 buttons, 3 buttons, 4 buttons. There's no idea. It's the most confusing button log in a game. It needs to go sideways. If I press X and Y at the same time, it should show that going sideways. Otherwise, why even have that thing there? Oh, one last thing, actually. One more thing, right? If you're doing something in a game, sorry, in practice mode, you can press select and just go back to a normal stance at any time, unless you do one of these. I should put this on first. Now I'm pressing select. Funnily enough, select comes up in the log, but blank. That's ridiculous. Anyway, you can't cancel out of that, look. Yeah, you can't cancel out if you're in a level 3, unless at the very beginning. But if the animation starts, you have to just watch the whole thing even if you don't want to. So please stop that as well.